you're going to go in and clear cut a property for timber on loblollies. Immediately, 100% open canopy, full sun, takes off pioneer species, late bone set, broom sedge. A lot of species that are going to grow in disturbed areas are going to grow there. It's going to be great browse, great habitat, turkey, deer, everything's going to use it. Birds, everything's going to use it at that stage. And a little bit later, those loblollies going to start getting up. For about 5 years, it's going to be amazing browse, amazing cover, wide open sun. Now, after 5 years, the goal is for that loblolly tip to get up out of that cover and start shading that cover out. That gets you to a harvest point a lot faster. It can save you 5 years on your loblolly harvest. Now, it's not that that's bad habitat, but it does shade out all the diversity. The diversity will then be all the way around the edges and the SMZs and the bottoms and the little pockets of areas that they didn't have trees growing. Those little open pockets and loading docks will grow with a lot of those grasses, go through that pioneer species and start growing other species in those areas. So there is probably a 5 to 7 year, maybe 10 year zone right there in the middle, to where it's a travel corridor, it's bedding, but they're mostly using the edges, right, for deer. And the turkeys do still love it. They get in here and scratch for bugs and stuff and all the slash. But anyway, after that, when your pines get big, you come in and do a pulp thinning somewhere around 10 to 15 years, really around 10 years. You're going to do a pulp thinning. Now that pulp thinning is going to turn that into more of a savanna and a plantation setting. It's going to open everything up and let all those grasses come through, especially if you're introducing fire at that point to burn that off. And you're going to have another 5 to 10 years before these loblollies hit timber grade. And that's the point to where these landowners are saying, you know what, it's so pretty, it's such great habitat, the hunting's so good, we're going to leave it this way and not harvest it. We'll leave it for that next generation of kids. So timber does bring different generations of growth. It also conserves forestry acreage from being developed. We have to get past this mindset that timber is evil and habitat and natural is good. If we can't find common ground, we're going to be having so much diversity amongst ourselves that we're never going to get to the point to where we can conserve our lands, and the politicians and our leaders are always going to develop it, and corruption's going to end a lot of the habitat like it already has in a lot of places. So that's my message. If Georgia Forestry Association can help me with that, I am all in. I want to talk to them some